Today we are planting. Welcome to Trav Vlogs.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Good thing we. Oh man.
Just filled in these two of the corn ones. Now it's time to check. We got sunflowers coming up. That one's coming up way down there though. This one guy's coming up too. The hell is that? Is that an okra seed? Yep, that was okra. Alright. Anyway. This guy's coming up. This guy's coming up because I'm nudging them and I can tell that they have root. Those guys are obviously up. This guy is coming up because it comes back. Okay, these okra are coming up too. Where is this guy at? Yep, he's coming up, he's coming up, he's coming up. See the squash. That's root right there. Root. The root, that's root. Looks like growth, but that's actually root. That's really sick. What's this? Root. Roota tuta puta duda. Root right there. Look at that. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright. We'll be planting here in about probably a couple days, probably around Friday or something like that.
Okay guys, what's up? Today we are planting the sunflowers, okra, and 4 squash. Okay, so one of them is going to be right here in front of me. Let me get the shovel. And let me come show y'all each plant. I'm not planting the squash by every one. The first one is going to be all together. You have the squash right here, the sunflower, and then okra all right here. They're not going to be planted close together. I'm probably going to give them, each a space. But the squash will be in front right here. Sunflower will be right here. And okra will be right here. Yeah. I think that'll be good right there. So, right here in front of me, I'm going to cut a piece and use that. Cut in right here, or dig a piece out. Dig basically a hole right here. Kind of deep because I want to plant these kind of deep into the ground. I'm going to break the cup. Yeah, roots are already coming through the bottom. Yep, it was definitely time. Okay. Gonna plant this down in here like that. Cover it all up. Like so. It'll be able to grow beautifully. Okay. The squash plant is going to be on this edge right here. And this okra is going to be kind of roughly in the same place as the as the sunflower. So I'm just planting these like so, and then I will show y'all whenever I'm done. But let me go ahead and get this guy in the ground. All right. He's in the ground like so. It's not perfect, but it is just good enough. And this guy will end up growing around here as well. The roots breaking through the bottom? No, so I should just be able to, yep. Drop the cup. Come over here. It's a wrapper. Right here. Kind of just work this way down and cover that. Boom. Perfect. Close to it. There we go. Now those roots are going to ever expand into the ground. Oh, that beetle was stuck there. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, that's how we're going to do the rest. Alright, sounds great. I'll show y'all when I'm done. Alrighty guys, so in front of every stone, I have an okra plant. And to the left, a little bit over, I have a sunflower. So I have sunflower, okra, sunflower, okra, sunflower, okra, sunflower, okra. And from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out 3 feet to about 5 feet per squash plant. So now I'm just going to do this with all the remaining squash that I have in here. So I'm going to throw some manure that I compost manure that I put in here. Kind of throw that down with the squash. Kind of put the squash a little bit higher than the rest of the things, the rest of the other plants, and just basically cover up that squash's vulnerable roots. Now we're going to do the same thing, but a little bit farther. And I didn't know this, but you can kind of be rough with your seedlings. I don't know if it roughens them up or anything, like, you know, like a child would be, but, you know, it is what it is. But that'll open up nicely. It'll say hey to the world tomorrow, and it'll be all fine and dandy. So now, yeah, I just had just enough. I had 21 feet, so I knew I'd have about a foot to spare. So I took half a foot on that side. And then now we're going to measure another 5 feet, and that should be half a foot. Yep, about half a foot from the next stone. That's pretty good on my part. I'm going to take this leaf and mark the spot. And get this. And get this. There we go. I'll move that away, move this away, and I'm going to break ground. And hopefully squash will drown out any weeds or anything that tries to grow at the bottom. That way it's kind of like a living mulch. Ooh, somebody's barbecuing. I can smell mesquite. It smells pretty good, pretty good. All right. Done. This last one in here. Cover around it, put some compost on top. Hopefully that'll seep through with water. All right. And now we're going to lay out the soaker hose over everything. And then I'm going to turn it on and see how it's working. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back over there. Alrighty guys, so this is during the day of planting, or the day after planting. You can see in front of each one I have an okra plant. Then I have to the side I have a sunflower, and then in front every so often I have a squash plant. So they're looking really, really good. Looking really good. So I will try to do my best
keep these guys as well as they can. But so far they're looking pretty good. I don't know about this guy though. This guy might need a little bit of help, but I think he'll be alright if I just leave him alone. So yeah, and then let me come and show y'all the rest of the garden. So walking up to it, you have the carrots. They're starting to do pretty good. This is what was left of that sunflower. There, the bunching onions right there. These are the corn plants. They've gone through a windstorm, so they're struggling, doing their best. Carrots are looking pretty dang good. This guy's already coming up, but he already has 1, 2, and then a 3rd ear coming up. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if this guy's just going to shoot up to 6 feet overnight or what's going on, but yeah, the watermelon have been flowering. I don't know if you can see it, but that's one flower that opened up today. And then these are the tomatoes right here. And the peppers have been flowering pretty well. And we already have one. And there should be another one. There should be another, yeah, 2 peppers coming up. And the other one, multiple of them have already started growing. And then we have a couple of cayenne coming up too, so it'll be pretty good. So yeah, and then the radishes are doing pretty well still. And then the turnips have, I don't know, the turnips have just blown up, like they have come out of nowhere. But today we are planting the flower bed, so I will show y'all that as I get it going. So yeah, this is still part of the same video. Oh yeah, the potatoes. These are the onions. The onions have bloomed up too. These are the onions in the thing, in the pot. And then here are the potato plants. They are doing really well. So yeah guys, I will keep y'all updated and let y'all know when something happens. But let's go plant this flower bed. Okay guys, so as you can see, I got the soaker hose running. We got everything in, squash included. And this is what it overall looks like. You can see the okra, sunflower, and squash even right there. You can see where everything is soaker hosing away like it should be. I'm going to end up cutting a piece of soaker hose to match up straight. That way it's all evenly watered. But right now this is the whole setup that I have right now. But it's doing pretty good right now. And I'm hoping that we have a bunch of, I don't know if y'all can see it. Sorry, my finger was in the way. We have a bunch of clouds rolling in with a bunch of lightning. So hopefully that will help with this all maturing in. But it should be good. And then later, after they've grown a little bit, I'm going to take some dirt and I'm going to spread it over the bottom of them. So then that'll also kind of mulch it in. But so far, yep, this is doing good. Okay guys, so I have the regular ground almost all the way tilled up. Then I have potting mixes and black cow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix black cow and a potting mix together in the front over here. And then I'm going to put my seeds. I have Indian paint brushes, Indian blankets, and then I have, what are the other ones called? I have Dalberg's daisies to plant up here, and then I'm hoping to plant sunflowers in the back over here. So you just see these massive sunflowers in front of this good garden bed. So yeah guys, let me go ahead and get that ready. Alrighty guys, so I ended up tilling everything up together. There's the black cow and the potting mix. Now we got to do is set the stones, and then we're off to planting. So yeah, let me go ahead and set these stones up. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have all the stones set. I think it looks pretty good. I like the little touch with the special stone in the front. And yeah, now all I have to do is just retill just a little bit because I did step in the square. And then I will spread. I have Indian paintbrush because I wanted to go all native plants. I have Indian blankets. I have Dalberg daisies, and then I'm gonna plant 3
I could do 5 in this space. I'm gonna plant 5 sunflowers in this space. So yeah, all right. Let me go ahead and till this all up, or re-till this up, and then what is that? Find something interesting every day. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna go ahead and till this all up, and then we will work on and then I will plant the seeds, and then after I'm done planting, I will show you, and then I will cover it up with more soil and then water. Alrighty guys, I got some spider plants in there that I had not too long, but I got those in there. Sorry, we have very bad weather coming in. Oh my gosh, this sky is beautiful though, but we have really bad weather coming in. We just had the tornado sirens alarm when I was out here, so I didn't want to record that because I thought that might be a little agitating, annoying, and I'd get that because I'm sure it annoyed the heck out of me for that matter. But yeah. But excuse me. Anyway, this is the whole setup. This is how it's gonna be. Hopefully, what's gonna happen is we're gonna have Indian paint brushes up front. We're gonna have Dahlberg daisies right there. We're gonna have Indian blankets right there, and then we're gonna have 5 sunflowers popping up. Hopefully within the next couple days. But I've got this whole setup right here, and it's looking pretty good so far. Ooh Lord, I did not mean to press that. But it's looking pretty good so far. So I'm gonna try to see how good this looks. I really got this to attract pollinators for when the tomatoes and everything really start blooming back in the garden, and the watermelon really start going, and just and the squash and all the rest of the sunflowers really start growing. This will be good. So yeah, I'll keep this. Oh my gosh. Keep updating y'all. The corn got a little bit of wind damage, but so far they're pretty good. Yesterday they were getting blown this way, now they're getting blown this way, so I'm just hoping everything's all right with them. But yeah, all right. I hope y'all have a good one. Peace out. Stay safe wherever y'all are at. We'll try to stay safe over here. My God. But yeah. All right, wherever you're at, love to you. Peace.